Morning, Nigeria. Welcome to the very first edition of the conversation this week. It's Monday, the 9th of December, 2024. I am Abimbola Bello.
And your voice
Good morning.
My voice is what?
low.
Oh.
Good morning. Welcome to the program. It's a new day, new week, and gradually Christmas is knocking on the door. Chicken or no chicken, the fact that you're alive is enough for you to be grateful.
The fact that we're alive.
It
Yes,
is
ma'am.
enough, yeah. It is
And
enough.
welcome back, Joy.
We've been through a lot.
Thank you. I'm happy to be back. Good morning. I am Joy Olu. Welcome to the conversation.
Welcome.
How
Joe.
come a particular part of your body is bigger than normal?
What part?
My observation,
Is the
for,
clothes? Is the dress?
for NBC's sake, I won't be able to mention it here.
Is the Lord doing?
Oh, it is marvelous. No wonder I saw it.
Leave me alone, no.
I hope it is not your turn next with this defamation and libel issue. I just hope it won't be your turn next.
Sure, don't take me to a meeting.
They'll take you to Abia.
That's true.
But not by road.
Abia.
Not by road.
However we want to take you, we can take you.
Good morning, everybody. I am Adibimpe Omotayo, and it's so nice to have Joy.
Thank you.
I don't think this is unlike you on a Monday morning.
It's
Your voice
deliberate.
is so loud.
Abimbola
Joy
will say,
is
be
back.
intentional. So I'm being intentional.
Okay, it's good.
Can you see she attacked?
After all, you got your wage award over the weekend.
It's
It's our bread is better than nothing.
Our bread is better than full puff puff.
It is well.
Okay, at least we're still thankful that we got the wage
Something.
award.
But we are still hoping for the best.
Jibola, wait.
No matter condition.
Jibola, wait. You know that the wage award could have stopped.
Yes.
Yeah.
But thank you for not
I
stopping
wasn't
the
even
wage
expecting
award.
it.
Okay.
Thank you for, even though that wage award is how many, I think what we got was area. It was an area of which month?
Really?
It's an area.
Was it a-
We didn't get
was it
last
an area?
month.
No. Yeah, it was an area.
I don't
Okay,
know.
so however, we got one wage award, but the ultimate goal, there's a goal,
Yes, sir.
and there's an ultimate goal. The
And
ultimate
we
goal,
shall not compromise on that goal.
we're waiting to see how the ultimate goal will definitely come. How was your weekend?
Well, my weekend was quite eventful. It was a working weekend for me. And
And Chelsea topped it
I,
for
I'm
you.
go- yeah, Chelsea.
Chelsea topped it
And
for
I'm
you.
going to offend somebody next week Saturday.
Yeah.
Tolu,
Ahead.
I'm going to offend Tolu.
Oh, you're saying it ahead.
Honestly.
Okay.
It's so painful for me.
Your shoe sister.
Honestly.
Okay.
But it
Joy.
was wonderful because of Chelsea. Chelsea's on fire now. Unlike some club, they played 1-1. Arsenal, trophyless for many seasons.
Unlike,
Oh my
unlike
goodness.
what club?
I don't even go to your own side. You are receiving beating every now and then.
Man U is not you in.
It's not United.
Thank you.
I'm Pep again.
Leave Pep.
I'm Pep
I've told
again.
you. You people
Thank
should leave
you.
Pep. Me, I've told you people. If Pep, I like Boron, Pep. He should have left when the ovation was louder. So, however, Pep wants to leave now, and see Guardiola, see Mourinho dragging him.
Oh my! Then even a particular fan saw Pep and Pep was so angry.
Oh, my shoe.
It is well. It is well.
Okay,
It is
well,
well. But the way Chelsea is scoring goals now,
Yeah,
man.
Chelsea is really on fire.
Man.
He's really
Chelsea
on
is
fire.
back.
The sky
Thank
is
God
blue.
for the academy.
Leave
and thank
them.
God for
Chelsea
those
is
boys.
back.
And people are jealous, especially Arsenal fans.
The sky is blue.
Club, which one is your own club?
Joy
Well,
doesn't have a club. He
I was
supports
asked
Go
this
Football.
question many years ago, and what I said was Fabregas, and everyone laughed.
Fabregas is your club.
That was the day I knew that he was
Ajibola.
that he's a player, not a
Ajibola. You know,
So you are
I'm much
better.
better.
Adebipe is far more better than you
You
are.
know, but did you listen to what Joy said? She said she was once asked
years ago.
years ago. I mean,
And I
that
said
is not
Fabregas.
where Joy. Do you have a
Fabregas.
club now?
No, I don't.
You still don't have a club, but I'm sure you will not say.
I only
Fabregas
watch
again.
What about Mr.
football.
Olu?
Oh, yes. I don't even know. He's not a club
Please
fan
ask
like that.
her who is Fabregas.
He's a player now.
Oh, okay.
Of which club? Of which club?
It's
then?
okay. It's
remember
okay.
again.
This conversation is
But I
okay.
know he's
Don't worry.
You fall my entire body, not my hands.
Not just your hand.
It's okay. Don't talk football again. It's fine. Joe, welcome back. It's nice to see you again. Let's get on to the show. Let's take our news point. Ajibola, our tax reform correspondent.
Tax reform. Akume plays down northern opposition as Senate meets AGF. The Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Senator George Akume, has dismissed claims that the Northerners were not against the proposed tax reform bills. He said he had consulted senior citizens, leaders and religious leaders from the region who expressed their support for the bills. The bills, including the Joint Revenue Board of Nigeria, the Nigerian Revenue Service Bill. Speaking during a particular interview, Akume said, people say it's against a particular section. I come from that part of the country and I am 100% supportive of these bills. I've spoken to quite a number of notable Northerners and they are not against these bills. These bills have nothing to do with any section of the country. It is not proposed against the North. I'm also a Northerner. There are others who are attacking the bills purely from the perspective of opposition politics. It is coming from the party in power. Therefore, we have to attack it in order to gain support for 2027. But the truth is, as I've spoken to notable Northerners, they are not against these bills. Some of them are religious people, leaders, others are senior citizens from the North. And so my candid advice would be that the final analysis will be going to the National Assembly, and therefore, if they have any comment to make, they can put it forward in writing.
Okay, well, we're still on this bill, and like we said, this bill is as good as coming to stay. What we're just seeing at the moment is just, government again trying to get, the support, the buy-in of especially the Northerners who are the most vexed on this particular bill, is again trying to make sure that they have a better understanding of what the bill is all about. And perhaps if they also are very sincere and they, devoid themselves of all biases and look at this bill holistically, perhaps it will have the needed, attention or gain the needed traction. But however, however we want to look at it, the National Assembly is just or let's say the Senate has agreed that this bill has come to stay, probably also waiting on the House of Reps members to also sanction the bill and, again, just see how this will work. But as it is, if there's still no buy-in from everyone involved, we're still going to keep dilly-dallying
Back and forth.
Of course, engagements are going on here and there. Over the weekend, I saw the Honorable Minister of Information and National Orientation at the NIPR annual AGM, and there and then he spoke and, of course, convinced the people there that the intention of the federal government is quite good. He even spoke in Hausa to his brothers and sisters just to convince them.
To take it down.
So it's the way to go. The only thing that is permanent in life is change.
Yes, it's
And this change is for good.
It's for good. Okay, let's take the second story this morning. Lakurawa, Nigeria. Neighbors begin offensive against new terror group. The Nigerian army and their counterparts in Chad, Niger, and other neighboring countries have commenced joint patrols to contain cross-border threats posed by the Lakurawa terrorist group. The collaborative effort aims to restrict the movement of the group, which has been linked to heinous criminal activities in the northern part of Nigeria and its neighbors. This was as the Sokoto state government expressed frustration over the difficulty of containing the group due to its weak borders. The Lakurawa group, affiliated with terrorists in the Sahel, particularly from Mali and Niger Republic, became a national security challenge after launching its first audacious attack on November 4. Last month, it was reported that the new terror group set up camps in 10 local government areas of Sokoto and Bauchi State before its operations became known to the public 3 weeks ago. According to sources, members of the terror group initially established camps in villages bordering Nigeria and Niger Republic, and they eventually infiltrated Nigeria and set up camps in different communities, especially in Gudu and Tanzaga local government areas of Sokoto in 2018. Now, what is more worrisome is that they use Hausa, Fulfulde, and Arabic languages in their preaching, while they named their camp Dar es Salaam. Their ages are between 18 and 50 years.
And then, you know, when you look at this story, Abimbola, it was also identified that the leader of the group is one Amadu Kofa, whose ancestors were originally from Nigeria, from a community called Kofa under the old Kebi Empire.
It's tough, especially now at the moment. But again, we've also, I remember that, you know, when our guest was here weeks ago to talk about this, he emphasized on joint border patrol. And now that that is coming on board, that also might, you know, put some kind of, not fear, but some kind of check on their activities. But a lot still needs to be done, especially now that Mali and Niger Republic are being governed by the military or not, you know, democratic rule. It's going to be pretty difficult to also get a hang-on of those two countries. And because of their Sahel behavior, they are sneaky, they are just, and they don't speak English.
They don't.
So,
We just hope that they will not take advantage.
If they were still part of the ECOWAS, it
One would have gotten their support
to do that. But now that they've also broken off from the ECOWAS, it's going to be pretty difficult to say how this is done. But let's say how our own military force and the others, you know, can curtail the activities of these guys. Joy, let's take your story.
Okay, just give me a minute.
Or should
Trump
we take a different story?
Trump plans, why are you laughing now?
You are still in the mood.
Trump plans mass deportations and birthright citizenship. United States President-elect Donald Trump has announced plans to deport all immigrants in the United States illegally over his upcoming 4-year term. In an interview on Sunday, Trump detailed his vision for a broad crackdown on illegal immigration, which he intends to classify as a national emergency upon taking office on the 20th of January. According to the Department of Homeland Security, the estimate as of January 2022, over 11 million people are in the U.S. without legal status, a figure likely higher today. Trump affirmed his intention to remove all unauthorized immigrants, stating, "I think you have to do it. It's a very tough thing to do. You know, you have rules, regulations, laws." That's quoting Trump. While emphasizing enforcement, Trump signaled willingness to negotiate protections for dreamers, immigrants brought to the U.S. illegally as children. Also, he also plans to issue an execution order to end birthright citizenship on his first day in office.
Trumpy.
You know, we said it before.
No, I mean, this is one of the biggest things he's looked forward to.
Exactly. He's passionate about it. And of course, while he was campaigning before he was re-elected as the President of America, of course, he amplified it every here and there. And we also said it here that he's going to come after immigrants in the U.S.
But it's illegal immigrants.
Oh.
You'll be shocked.
You know, there are
Once you're of African descent, they will throw you
there are
out. Or
immigrants. There are immigrants that, you know, sometimes they could also have their papers revoked.
Yeah.
For reasons best known to any government.
Yeah.
So this one is not about illegal or not. This is the time to just be prayerful. To also, you know, don't waka anyhow.
Mind where you go.
Mind where you go. Mind what you do. Because
Mind who you
these
talk to.
Yes, mind what you do, mind what you say. Because if you have a case leveled against you and the government of that country is fighting you, whether or not you, as long as you were brought into that country, even if you were born there, with Trump.
And now that he's going to...
And I know that the biggest one is that best rights.
Yeah.
He's not even interested in that at all.
It doesn't even want it.
It's not.
It doesn't even want it. So this is the time for, I don't know. But then tough times really awaits immigrants in the U.S. as we speak. So for those that are still on the waiting list, just pray that your papers will come through.
Before January.
Before January.
Just make sure you get in. If you are going to go by sea.
Well, you can actually get in and be deported.
And be deported,
That's
yes.
if they find you.
So you will not come out.
But you know they
And
can
you
also
fight-
deport you from the
Point of entry.
From the point of
From the
entry.
airport, they can
Away.
deny you entry.
True.
They've always said it that you getting a visa.
Yeah, does not guarantee your entry.
It's not guaranteed. You may get a visa and get to the airport and the person there does not like
your
you.
face.
Oh.
You will come back. Oh. So, well, let's see how. I don't think let's take your story.
Federal government disowns fake ambassadorial nominees list. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs has urged the public to disregard a fake list of ambassadorial nominees circulating on social media. A press release issued yesterday and signed by its spokesperson, Kimebi Ebenfa, the ministry clarified that no such appointment had been made and emphasized that the appointment of ambassadors is solely the prerogative of the president. I'll skip the quotes now. On September 2, 2023, President Bola Tinubu recalled all career and non-career ambassadors operating the country's diplomatic missions, embassies, and consulates globally. Yes, there's been a list. I don't know if you saw the list. I didn't see any list, yeah. And they're telling us, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs is telling us that the list is fake. No nominee has been, appointed or has been nominated, rather. So whatever list that is circulating, it is fake.
Okay, well, the clarification for those who've seen the list has come. And so at the moment, there are no ambassadors posted from Nigeria to those high commissions of those countries at the moment. So until Mr. President does otherwise, any list that you see at the moment is fake. Okay, let's quickly head to the X platform this morning and take a look at one of the many trending stories on that platform. Of course, it's no longer news that Ghana had an election on Saturday. But of course, what is getting many people excited is the return of this man who was the Ghanaian president just before Akufo-Addo. And of course, his return. It just shows that many people actually like him.
Yeah, they like him.
And, when the results were declared on Saturday, late Saturday and yesterday, there was jubilation all around that John Mahama, again will be the next president of Ghana. And a lot of congratulatory messages have been coming in. Even the defeated had to call him in by conceding victory to him. And he did say that, again, it showed his popularity in Ghana.
That's the difference between the political class in Ghana and Nigeria. I love the fact that the opposition was, the vice president was able to congratulate him, saying that, okay,
He's a younger man.
he deserved the victory. And for the first time, they now have a female vice president in
Elect,
Ghana.
yeah.
It's a lesson for us.
But Namibia
had
has a first
a female president.
Yes,
Yeah.
in there.
We should have at least SGF.
ZSGF,
well,
governor first.
Maybe we are the giant of Africa. We should set example for others.
Let's start from, from the
It's
states.
happening gradually. We've had a Liberian female president. Now we're having a Namibian. President. And now there's going to be a vice
before the
vice president.
Yes, so Joyce Banda was
Joyce
Malawi.
Banda, yes.
Malawi. And then, of course, now we have a female vice president.
And Ghana is close to
elect
Nigeria.
in Ghana.
Okay.
So just hang on. I mean, we're from Ghana to Togo to Benin Republic, and then we'll continue.
Which is higher? Vice president or governor? Do we have any female governor? Except for, what's the name of that woman again?
We had
In Anambra
Virginia
also.
Etiaba.
Yes.
Etiaba. And she was Anyway, don't worry, Ajibola. It's a gradual process. We're getting there.
Giant of Africa, Nigeria. We set an example for others to
We are
follow.
getting there. Don't worry, we're getting there. Ajibola, you're such a pessimist.
I'm an advocate of women empowerment.
Yes.
Let's have a female governor.
Be optimistic, even as an advocate.
Of new minimum
They
wage.
tried it
I am.
twice. They tried
How
it
did
twice.
we go to minimum wage again?
They tried having a female governor twice was it Adamawa?
No, she did. She wasn't.
She was close to
She
it.
was close to
We
it.
tried twice.
Yeah. Okay.
Are we ready to give women a chance?
When we get to that bridge, we'll cross it. Let's take a quick break. When the conversation returns, our first conversation will be today. And of course, from administration to administration, we've been talking about anti-corruption drive, the fight against corruption. During the era of President Muhammad Buhari, he did say that corruption was fighting back. We're yet to hear what this administration has to say, whether indeed corruption is truly fighting back. But are we winning the war against corruption, or should we just accept that this is a part and parcel of Nigeria? The conversation is after this short break.